Hello all, welcome to my channel. The topic we are going to discuss today is about 2G ethanol. Now let us see what is 2G ethanol. 2G ethanol stands for second generation ethanol. Let us see what is the current issue in news. Recently, on the occasion of the World Biofuel Day, PM Modi dedicated the first 2G ethanol plant in India. It is the first 2G ethanol plant in India. It is located in Panipat, Haryana. The dedication of the plant is part of the steps to boost the usage of biofuels in the country. The main aim of setting up this plant is to boost the usage of biofuels in the country. It is part of the National Biofuel Policy 2018, which aims to blend 20% ethanol with petrol so that we can reduce the dependency on import of petrol, and we can also control the fuel price up to a certain extent. And we can also address the issue of shortage of fuels, which is very relevant nowadays. It will use about 0.2 million tons of rice straw annually to produce 30 million liters of ethanol a year. The capacity of the plant is to produce 30 million liters of ethanol a year. And it uses rice straw as a raw material. It is actually an agricultural waste, rice straw, which is also called parali. And recently there was an issue of stubble burning in Delhi, which is a major cause of the pollution in Delhi. So using this rice straw, we will be able to produce ethanol, and we will be able to address the issue of stubble burning also. The national policy on biofuels notified by the government in 2018 envisaged an indicative target of 20% ethanol blending in petrol by the year 2030. The national policy on biofuels was notified by the Government of India in 2018, and the main aim of the policy is to blend 20% ethanol with petrol by the year 2030. This is an image of the plant which is set up in Panipat, Haryana. Now let us see what are the fundamental difference between 1G and 2G ethanol, that is first generation ethanol and second generation ethanol. 1G bioethanol plants utilize sugarcane juice and molasses, byproducts in the production of sugar, as the raw material. First generation bioethanol plants utilizes sugarcane juice and molasses as their raw materials, while the 2G plant utilizes surplus biomass and agricultural waste to produce bioethanol. The 2G ethanol plant utilizes surplus biomass and agricultural wastes to produce bioethanol. The problem with the 1G bioethanol plant is that it uses sugarcane as its raw material. But the major concern about this is that it can cause a shortage of sugar in the country, whereas the 2G ethanol plant uses the rice straw, which is actually not much of an use in daily life, and it also causes a problem of stubble burning in the country. So utilizing that would be much more efficient when compared to 1G bioethanols. Now let us see about the plant. This plant is built by Indian Oil Corporation. The estimated cost of the plant is 900 crore. This plant is located close to the Panipat refinery. It is based on the state-of-art intelligence technology. State-of-art intelligence technology basically means the recent technologies. And one of the major features of the plant is that it will have zero liquid discharge. Now let us see the significance of this plant for the country. It will help in reducing the greenhouse gas emissions. So as we all know, recently the climate change, the greenhouse gas emissions, greenhouse effect, all these are major issues the world is facing nowadays, and we are gradually moving towards renewable energy, biofuels and so on. So this is a very good step towards that end for the country, and it is also setting an example for the rest of the world in this aspect. So using biofuels will help reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. It will also help to achieve self-sufficiency in the energy sector. So recently, as we can see in the news, the country was facing certain crises in the energy sector, such as the coal crunch which we faced recently, and the usage of coal to generate electricity is causing major emissions, which is affecting the climate change, and which is causing so much damage to many countries and causing so much outbreak of disease and so on. Another benefit of this program is that it provides employment. It provides both direct and indirect employment. In this plant, people will be employed directly to produce the ethanol, and also people who cut straw and also transports them, and people who are part of the supply chain will get employment, which is one of the major benefits of this program. It can also address the stubble burning issue, which was recently a major problem in the country. With this, we are ending this lecture. Thank you. If you like this video, please do subscribe the channel and like the videos, and write down your feedbacks in the comment section. Thank you very much.